power of an athlete is 540 watts. His weight is 900 newtons. A. He can develop this power climbing a ladder whose rungs are 30 centimeters apart. How many rungs can he climb in 6 seconds? This is a compound question for experts. Again, before we think about anything, let's find out the givens. You have 540 watts. Of course, this is power because it's in watts. 900 newtons. It seems to be force. It's a weight, but weight is a force. You have also 30 centimeters. And this is the spacing between two rungs. Remember, this is not the full distance. This is not the total height of the ladder. It's only the distance between two rungs. This is important to understand here. How many rungs can he climb in 6 seconds? So this is the time. This question cannot be answered in one step. It needs some time for thinking. Now you have force and distance. You also have power and time. Multiplying force times distance gives work. Multiplying power times time also gives work. But the first work, which is force times distance, gives the work for climbing one rung by the man. Because this distance is not the total distance. It's only the distance of one rung, the height between the rung and the next. So multiplying this force by this distance gives the work of climbing only one rung. Okay, look at power and time. Multiplying power times time will give the total work of climbing the whole ladder, because this times the time of climbing all the rungs, not only one rung. So we can do the following. We will calculate the work of climbing one rung, which is force times distance. Force is the weight, distance is the height, or the spacing between the two rungs, which is 900 times 0.3. But what is the 0.3? 0.3 is the 30 centimeters. It must be changed to meters to be in standard units. This means that the work will be 270 joules. So climbing one rung is by multiplying force times distance will be 270 joules. What about work of climbing all the rungs? Climbing all the rungs is given by, you know that power equals work over time. So work equal power times time. Power is 540. The time of climbing all the rungs in the ladder, as mentioned in the question, is 6 seconds. The total work done by the man to climb the whole ladder is 3,240. Of course, to find the number of rungs, we divide the work of climbing all the rungs by the work of climbing one rung. This gives that the total number of rungs is 12 rungs. This question is compound and is composed of many different steps, so please repeat it again and again until you understand it. Question B. The human body changes the chemical energy by burning food into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy used to climb the ladder with efficiency of only about 15%. Calculate the actual energy used from the body of the workman in A. Okay, the word into kinetic energy means that the kinetic energy will be the output. Of course, chemical energy is the input. And the question here says that this conversion is taking place with an efficiency of 15%. So this is the efficiency. Let's start to answer. From the previous question, you calculated that energy for climbing all the rungs was 3,240 joules. This is from the previous question. We have the efficiency equals useful output energy divided by the total input energy times 100. This means efficiency, which is 15, equals 3,240. This is the output energy by the man to climb all these rungs. Divided by total input energy times 100. This is 15. This means that the total input energy, which is chemical energy, will be 21,600 joules. So this man needs 21,600 joules of chemical energy to produce only 3,240 joules of kinetic energy to climb this ladder.